Let's begin by settling down into your chair. Just simply acknowledging and being aware of where you are right now. What you're doing right here. Look around the room. Look at the screen in front of you. Be aware of what's happening right at this moment. Acknowledge to yourself, perhaps even say to yourself, here I am, sitting down to meditate. I have no agenda. I have no purpose, per se. I'm just simply going to sit and go through this process for the sake of sitting and going through this process. View this situation very similar to the way you would listen to a song, a piece of music. You don't listen to it for the purpose of getting to the end as quickly and as efficiently as possible. You don't listen to it because someday it'll make you more clear or a better musician or anything like that. You listen to it just for its own sake. As the song continues and goes on, you're in the moment, enjoying each little small piece. Not thinking about the end, but enjoying the moment. The same strategy should be applied here with meditation. So that said, let's begin now by closing our eyes, or perhaps leaving them just ever so slightly open, but with no particular gaze. Begin now relaxing your body into the position in which you sit. Let's begin now with the top of your head. Feel the muscles in your scalp and the top of your head releasing, relaxing, letting go. And as this happens, you can feel that relaxation moving down into the rest of your head, relaxing your eyebrows, your forehead, the ridges around your ears, your cheeks and jawbone, releasing, relaxing, letting go. Feeling the inside of your mouth releasing, the teeth unclenching. Your tongue rests easily, calmly, without tension. You feel your throat release and let go. Your neck and shoulders drop with relaxation. And as that relaxation releases your neck and shoulders, you feel it then move down into your arms, releasing your upper arms, relaxing your elbows, your forearms, easing your wrists, letting go of any tension in your hands and fingers. Releasing, letting go. And from your shoulders once again, you can now feel that relaxation moving down into your upper back and chest. Take in a deep, easy breath that expands your upper back and chest, and on letting go, just release and relax. And as that relaxation moves down into your lower back and belly, once again, take in a deep breath, filling up your belly, expanding the lower back, and as you exhale, let everything go. And now you can feel that relaxation move into your hips, relaxing your pelvis and hips, releasing and letting go into your thighs your quads, your hamstrings, your knees, your shins are completely relaxed. So too is your calves and your ankles. Feeling your heels and the arches of your foot release and let go. Finally moving down into your toes. Feeling any kind of tension, just release and let go, as if it could melt off of your toes down into the floor below you. And now you have scanned your body. You've released and relaxed everything from your head down to your toes. And at this point, I'll ask you once again to begin tuning in to what's happening here and now. Let's begin going within by having a check on your breathing. Notice your breathing. I'll remind you not to try to control your breathing. Just simply be aware of your breath as it gently moves in and out of your lungs. Notice its personality. Be aware if it's fast or slow, deep or shallow, shaky or smooth. In meditation, it's important to just be aware of things right now as they are. So in this case, you're just noticing your breathing as it currently is. And from this point, I will ask you now to apply just a little bit of control. And in doing so, you'll make your breathing slower, deeper, and more rhythmic. Breathing in slowly, keeping your mind on the process of breathing, being aware whenever any other thoughts come in, anything that's going on in your mind. Just gently and patiently each time bring it back to the breathing. Perhaps say to yourself, here I am, breathing in. And here I am, breathing out. Allowing your breathing to be ever so slow. Slow, conscious, purposeful. Add to this process an extra long out-breath. So that if, let's say, your in-breath was about 10 seconds, your out-breath would be more like 15 seconds. This allows your lungs to completely empty and press out any extra dead, stale air that might be left behind. And in doing so, when you breathe back in, you have more room to expand, to bring in fresh, oxygenated air. Consider as you breathe slowly that it is this process that keeps you alive. It is also this process that connects you to the outside world, the environment around you. Anyone who's ever caught a cold will know that this is true. Because as you breathe in that air, you are taking in air that not only nourishes you with oxygen, but also brings in with it any kinds of aromas, germs, anything that it grazes upon or collects from the outside. It brings into your body and mixes it with you. It truly is a physical representation of your connection to the world around you. A true testament to the fact that we are not separate from everything around us, but truly connected. And as you breathe slowly and deeply and more rhythmic, you feel yourself becoming more relaxed. Not just in your body, but a relaxation that penetrates into your mind. Your thoughts are slowing down. Your emotions are calming. And at this point, I'm going to ask you now to move your attention away from your breathing and focus it on your thoughts. Notice that the thoughts, they come and go. You'll notice that at times it's almost impossible to stop them. It can be frustrating when you're trying to focus on something else and you keep thinking about other things. It's especially frustrating when you're really trying not to think on those other things. And I'm going to suggest that you don't worry about stamping out any kind of distracting thought. Instead, detach from it. Separate from it. Imagine as though you're standing in a room and you're standing in the corner watching these thoughts come and go from the room. They are in the same room that you are. They do reflect your personality, your life. But you are separate from them. You are an observer in this room, watching these thoughts come and go. That said, when the thoughts come and go, as said before, gently and patiently bring yourself back to whatever focus point is currently being given attention to. And don't allow the thoughts to suck you in. But don't try to stop them either. That's quite futile. So at this point, relax your breathing. And in a moment, I'm going to ring the bells. When you hear the bells, allow them to activate your creativity. Use your creativity to let's say, ride the sound of the bells deep within your consciousness. Imagine they're like the sound of those bells are like a wave. And if you jump on that wave and ride it, it will take you deep within into a state of consciousness that is free and open. That is you. So now, hear the sound and follow the bell. And now you are in a deep, easy state of meditation. Your mind is free. As thoughts go by, they just go by. You do not get caught in them. You do not engage them. Your breathing is relaxed, at ease. And now be aware of how you feel right at this moment. And now, taking this feeling with you, begin to wiggle your toes, move your fingers, making this feeling feel more physical, so to speak, by gently opening your eyes. And from this feeling, from this perspective, look around the room. Take in everything around you. Just like in the beginning of the meditation, look around, take in the environment. Notice, perhaps, some subtle differences in your perception now compared to before. Of course, don't allow that comparison to be too intense. You want to remain in the moment. Because after all, the now is all that really exists. The past does not exist. Neither does the future. Those are just images, memories, and speculation about the future. The only thing that truly exists is here and now, in the moment. And that said, take this here and nowness, this satori, and bring it with you into the rest of your day. To the best of your ability, focusing on every task you do, giving it your full attention. Even if it's multitasking. Thank you.